What's up, everybody? Phil Bloomin' Jones injured only a week after buying him. What a nightmare. We know this can happen with Phil Jones. It's what he does. He gets injured. Just kind of wish it hadn't been before Palace at home. Now, it is Thursday night, so we'll have to see what happens in the press conference tomorrow. Maybe Mourinho will give him the all clear, but yeah, it's not cool. How are we all tonight? I was late starting up again, but I think I've got everything sorted. Have all the polls up, top right hand corner as usual. Click up there, vote on the polls. I put one up about Jesus. I don't know how many people really own him, but it wasn't even just about my own team. Someone actually tweeted me about that. Mendy also injured. What a great lad that is on there. He is on Twitter though. Absolute legend. Need to get him in my team once he's fit, which will probably be in next season. Let's see how it is. So I guess a lot of people are going to be asking me what I'm doing with my team this week. I don't know. I've barely looked at what I could do with Jones. I've got a few ideas. Unfortunately, I can't downgrade him enough to get Jesus to Lukaku, unfortunately. The polls can be seen. The polls are broke. Make your mind up, man. Are they broke or can they be seen? I'm guessing the latter. Yeah, I have to do a few transfers on... Oh, God. Could do Jones for 4 million and get Lukaku in. The polls are broken, please fix it. No, I think they're working. I think they're just broken for you. Harry Maguire, yep, he's one of them. He's on the poll, actually, Harry Maguire. I had to quickly put the 5 million-ish players in. So I might have missed someone really obvious. Thinking of straight swapping Jones to Cedric to Daniels. I just took Daniels out for Jones. Oh, I'm so annoyed. It means if I want Morata or Vardy next week, or both, then I have to take a hit. The problem with Lindelof and Smalling is which one is going to come in. I mean, sure, you'd assume it's probably going to be Lindelof, but does Mourinho still want to kind of, I don't know, set him into the Premier League a bit slower than this? Obviously, Smalling's done it before. I could wildcard. I just don't like wildcarding when... I don't know if Vardy as well, nursing a hip injury or whatever. I'll probably still play, but apparently nursing that. So to bring him in when Firmino has Newcastle and Mane back, I'd want Morata, and he seems like possibly a worse option than Jesus this week. I could wildcard, yeah. I'm almost scared to wildcard. Because I still feel like there's an argument to go 2 big hitters up front. Say Kane and Morata. Downgrade Firmino to a cheapie. And go big in defence. The problem is, which cheapie do you get? Wildcard in Gameweek 8? Yeah, possibly. I might have to at this point. Who do I bring in for Jones, though, for a 1 week punt? I've only got like 5.2 million. It'll probably have to be Maguire. Yeah, Danny Rose isn't back. He's never coming back. Having a wild card messes with your mind. Does a little bit. Your wild card last week did great. Your score's now worth 100.3, so it's looking good. Nice. Firmino has been dreadful. He has since I've had him, that's right. Nias. Not a chance. Niasi? Is it Niasi or Nias? Sounds like I'm just saying ass, to be honest. The thing with Palace, if you had to bet as a single match, they're not going to score. Oh, Cresswell, of course. Oh, that's annoying. Should have put him in the poll. I think the poll options for Jones are awful, to be honest. I did it really quick. Of course you can ask a question. Everyone's asking questions. Or commenting at least. Remember, for November we have 11 game weeks over 44 days. That is crazy, by the way. It's not the best time to be moving house either, is it? Don't know what's going to be up with that. Might have to have a streaming break. Oh wow, Matthew Higgins. Thank you very much, my man. Boom. Actually, you were being serious the other day when you were trying to figure out how to do that. Enjoy the escape, no worries. And I enjoy doing them. A few good points for £20. Not in Ireland. Barely get tipsy on that. Boom, indeed. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what happens because the donation is so high. It stays at the top for ages. You can just click it and see what the message was. It's pretty cool. Cheers, that Matthew. Half a FIFA 18 paid for. That's some packs paid for right there. £20 and not even a question. Not everyone wants to. Plus, I think Matthew's probably asked a few questions. He's in most streams. How many euros is a pint in Guinness? Guinness is usually on the cheaper side compared to the rest, but it'd still be like nearly a fiver. What's your pre-wildcard punt? I think the pre-wildcard punts all look a bit boring, don't they? I don't think there's anyone I really want him. I've not got him. Maybe Lacazette, but I feel like Jones needs to go if he's injured. Having no Chelsea cover looks to be a worry after this week's thoughts. I don't know if I'd be worried about it, but they do look good, yeah. I'm eyeing up Morata. But there's obviously Hazard to look at as well. Matthew Higgins triple captain this week. I like that. What does that say? Do I play Norton or me this week? I have to remind myself who Burnley are even playing. Everton away. Ooh. I mean, Everton are playing late. Obviously, they're still playing now, I think. That's tough, really. Maybe me is the better option, yeah. No, I'm playing Norton. I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, I suppose the problem with doing the stream on a Thursday night is my answer to Phil Jones is going to be mostly wait for what's it called? The press conference. Someone just mentioned Monreal. I don't think I can afford him. Oh, I'm 0.1 million off him. Oh, it's a nightmare. That'd have been a nice pick, actually. What's Mustafi? He's 5.4 too. Not cool. You need to get Gabbiadini out. Stinking up the bench. I have 2 million in the bank. Do you go Vardy or take a hit elsewhere to get Kane? Ooh. Depends who your other strikers are. I think Vardy's okay. But he's apparently carrying a knock. But I'd say he should still play. Basically, I've got 5.3 million to spend on Jones. Like, max. I can't spend no more. In fact, let's what happens if I put up the transfer screen? Okay. Problem is you can't see on the right who I'm looking at. I think that's okay. Where's the chat gone? Is Jones a risk? Yes. I'm sure Mourinho will probably give us a good answer on him tomorrow. I really enjoy Higgins' picture being at the top of the chat. He's smiling at me while I eat my pizza. It's comforting. Big Ricey, what a legend. My team ID is 157. I think. No, I don't think I'm going to replace Jones this morning. I'm not going to replace him. Jesus Christ, man. What are you doing? Hang on, Matthew. Come on. This is a bit crazy now. We've gone from like £2 to dropping another one. Damn, Matthew. That's FIFA in the bag. Thanks very much. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of a bit, I don't know, taken aback, to be honest. Absolute legend. You have to let me know if you've got a question. Maybe he's asking no questions. He'd have to apologise, that's for sure. Maybe he's not asking any questions because he realises my advice is awful. But seriously, fair play. Appreciate that. More money than a Ryanair compensation package. Had to increase his contribution to account for the high beer prices. I know. Don't move to Ireland if you want to drink beer, I'll tell you that. So Maguire. Bournemouth away this week, West Brom at home. They're decent enough. I could see Bournemouth scoring though. Obviously you don't just get more Maguire in for clean sheets. So he's an option. What else? If we pay higher, we don't have to take your advice. No, I'm just saying, maybe he likes listening, but he's not asking a question because he already knows all the answers. Doesn't need me. I've already got FIFA 18, lads. My team's rocking. Okay, back to it. So I get a Southampton defender. The only thing is I quite like Hoyt, but don't know if he's completely nailed on. I'd also like Bertrand back. But 5.5, so he's out of the window. Danilo's too high. Cedric, obviously an option. That's so boring though, isn't it? I'm looking for like an exciting transfer and it just isn't one. Ashley Young, nah. Van Dijk's 5.4, I think. Hoyt is nailed. I don't know if we know that for sure. I mean, it could be Van Dijk and Yoshida, right? So, or is Van Dijk 5.3? Hang on. No, he's 5. Yeah, he's 5.4. He's no good to me. Yeah, sorry, Cresswell. Right, let's talk about Cresswell. Because I've watched him and he just crosses for fun. He's got big Andy Carroll to aim at. Swansea, who are pretty poor. Brighton at home as well. And Burnley. Next three teams are not high scoring. Which means he'll probably concede in each one. I quite like Cresswell, actually. I think Charlie Daniels, no, that's... Can I go back to Daniels, really? If I go back to Daniels, then I feel that was really a mistake getting Jones in. But now it's Spurs away, Stoke away, and Chelsea at home after Leicester at home. No Charlie Daniels for me. Charlie Daniels could wait till Gameweek 11, I reckon. If a wild card, I might get him in. We'll see. Maguire's the safest bet. Cresswell is the best punt. I like Cresswell. Seriously. Go for Cedric, easy fixtures. Yeah. I think Cresswell's a little bit more exciting if it is West Ham. You weren't to predict the Jones injury. Yeah, I know. It's just annoying. Just annoying. But I don't think I'd get Daniels anyway. I got rid of him for a reason, to be honest. Kiko of Watford. Yeah, am I ignoring him a bit, to be honest? Maybe I shouldn't be. I think the missus got him in. Yeah, but again, he's got West Brom away, Arsenal at home, Chelsea away, and Everton away in the next 5. Now, I know like Everton aren't playing that well, but they're going to get that many clean sheets? Not so sure. Oh, I'm king of muting, yeah. You see? Live transfer. No, there's going to be no transfer. I think I'm going to keep Jesus and I'm going to keep Firmino this week. The funny thing is, I can see what's going to happen. I'm going to keep Jesus. He's going to get a goal against Chelsea. And then I'm going to talk myself into keeping him for Stoke and Burnley at home. Lip readers love that. Do you know what the funny thing was? When I first put the mute on, I wasn't actually talking. So I was moving my mouth, but no sound was coming out. And then I said to myself, oh, actually, you don't need to do that. You can talk, they can't hear you anyway. So carried on. I think we're done, lads. Cresswell, he's in. Luke Shaw, if I knew Luke Shaw was going to start, he'd be straight in. No questions asked. 4.9. Straight in the team. Would you triple captain Atsu for £100? Nah, afraid not. Do I play FIFA on PS4? Yeah. I'm not that interested in Leicester defenders. I'd probably get Maguire ahead of Simpson. Honestly, I think I'm stuck on Cresswell. I think I've made my decision. Cedric is probably the better one to get because, like people are saying in the chat, Southampton's fixtures are really good. Let's see how Cresswell looks in there. How does he look on the stream, lads? Look at that. Beautiful. Fits nicely in colour-wise. Next to Long. West Ham never going to keep clean sheets. I mean, they kept 2 clean sheets in the last 3 games. It's not that bad. And they're playing Swansea, Brighton and Burnley in the next 3. I can't afford Monreal. If I show you up here. See, you can't afford him. Oh, am I not worried about West Ham? Whose place is under threat? Sorry, who's threatening Cresswell's place? I thought Cresswell was nailed. Long's in my team because he's cheap. So he's a make weight for everyone else. Masaku. I think you got the wrong name there. The amount of time, different ways that player's been spelled. Masuaka? You think so? I'm not so sure about that. But then again, you're the West Ham fan, so what the hell do I know? Do you think there's a chance of that? Yeah, no, I remember seeing the what's it called? I saw the highlights of the game, and I saw him. I think he came on right, and he did play really well, to be fair. But Cresswell's been first choice there for so long. Fans' favourite, yeah, I know, but fans' favourite doesn't always mean he's gonna win out, I suppose. That's interesting. It's like if you talk to Southampton fans, they think Stevens is the best over Yoshida, but that's not who's being played. So, but it's a good point though. It's something to consider if I'm bringing him in. You put a downer now, a downer on my team. Trent Derby, Ben Stokes. Good defence, Ben Stokes. He'd have high defending stats on his FIFA item. Cresswell, cheeky free kick. Oh, that's what it's all about, lads. That's what I want to see. No, Charlie Daniels out. So the amount of time before Wilshere comes into our thoughts, it's not. Yeah, Cedric. I should go Cedric, to be honest. I'm such a boring manager this year, or these days, I should say. I don't know what my team value is. I'll have a look at some point. It feels so empty without Higgins' face. I love Big Rosy. A legend of the stream chat. Are 3 top strikers the way to go after international break? It could well be. I mean, I don't really have any arguments against it. I think the good thing about this season is there are different ways to win. I don't think 3 at top is essential. I think it's a really good, viable tactic. Thoughts on Coutinho? Looks good. Looks cheap. 8.8. Interesting to see what happens to him. You know, if he plays Mane, Firmino, and Salah. I mean, obviously he'll go into central midfield, I'd say. But I mean, how many points he'll get? How threatening he looks. Jones isn't 100% ruled out. That's why I've not made the transfer yet. Oh, Coutinho's 8.9 now. Fair enough. Sutner I'm keeping for now. Just because I don't really need to get from him. I need to get rid of him. I'm not playing him, but long term, yes, I want rid of him. Morata looks quality. Yeah, I agree with you, to be honest. I think for the price as well. Certain fixtures after game week 7 are okay. Are they? I don't think they were that good. Few home games that are okay, like you say, but I can see those teams scoring. Yeah, I played through for 18. If Jones is fit, will he keep him through the next 5 fixtures? I wouldn't guarantee to keep him that. I think it'll depend on the wild card. If I don't wild card, then yes. If I do, I'd probably consider taking him out. But I think for that price, Man United defender is good value. This is Mourinho, remember. My ultimate team's looking amazing. It's not really. I have Jesus up front in my ultimate team. Who else do I have for my FPL team? I think it's just Jesus. I have Firmino too. Firmino, not Ericsson. Have I got Bitcoin? Nope. That kind of went over my head when it first started being a thing. And I was like, am I getting rid of Firmino? Probably not this week. I'm going to give him Newcastle. The more I think about it, actually, the more wildcards looking good. Trey Ericsson needs a god. Money though, man. It's all them coins. How have we got such a strong team? Packs, yo. A bit of trading. Anyway, FIFA, no. Is Martina nailed for Everton? No, I don't think so. Aguero, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Don't know what the answer is to that. Don't screenshot my foot team. Nah, usually I'd be tweeting about FIFA by now, but I've kind of changed my Twitter account to just be FPL related. I'm thinking about actually making a separate account. Without the FPL stuff. We'll see. So much talk about wildcards make me nostalgic for Uno. I'm going to say that has gone straight over my head as well. I do appreciate all the FIFA questions, but I'm not going to keep going about it. So you got in touch with Let's Talk FPL. I did. They didn't reply. It's so annoying because they basically set that account up the day before I was going to switch handles. So frustrating. I should have, to be honest, I should have nicked that ages ago. Is Jones only out for 1 week? Will you keep and bench him? I'd probably take the opportunity to get rid of him. Just because the fixtures do tighten up. Do you think Mourinho is testing Jones after calling him weak last season? Do you really believe he's injured? I mean, it's Phil Jones, so yeah, I do believe he's injured. One of the Scoutcast lads making their guest appearance with Mark on the FPL show. Mark's too much of a pro at that FPL show. I'd crumble under the pressure. Don't know about the rest. Oh, actually, let me see if it's been posted yet. Man, my internet's slow tonight, never mind. Should you triple captain Lukaku? No, I'd always say that for a double game week. Actually, I'll tell you what would be interesting to know from you guys. For those of you that have got Kane and oh god, what am I saying? Kane and Lukaku, who are you captaining this week? I'm interested to know who people are choosing, especially with Kane's away record. But obviously Lukaku's in such good form. What's the latest on the polls? The latest is they're in the top right hand corner. You guys go and vote on them, and later on we'll do them. They're still there. So let's have a look. Yeah, Lukaku, Kane. Lukaku. Kane, he's had a longer rest. Good point. And less travelling time. Kane is on penalties. I mean, I haven't obviously counted all those replies, but I'd say Kane is probably top of that list. So look, what is Lukaku? But you're worried he's rested for Rashford. I'm not sure about that. It could happen, because obviously Rashford can play up front. Martial could just play left and whatever right. Who can I think? Who plays right for us? How am I being so stupid right now? Oh, Mata. Jesus Christ. So yeah, it could happen, but I don't know. I get the feeling Lukaku just plays every game at the moment. I certainly wouldn't be worried about that. I'd captain Lukaku, I think. He's got the better fixture. But Kane's away record is phenomenal. Phenomenal. You know what I'm saying. How's FPL draft going? Is it any good? Well, it's actually going pretty well in one of my leagues. If you get into it, draft's actually quite interesting. The problem is, the more amount of teams you have, the less players there are to go around. But one of the fun things is just trying to find out who's available and trying to get them before everyone else. Lukaku 19 goals in his last 9 away games. That is true. Some smart man said that on the Scoutcast. Nicking it from someone else's tweet. How's it going, Adam? Craig Smith. Okay, that's not my friend Craig Smith. You like the waiver transaction thing? Yeah, I think it's good. Don't forget, by the way, I can't believe I've not said this actually. Hit the like button. There's over 300 people watching here, and we've only got 60 likes. Can at least get to 100 in a minute, I'd say. Go and hit that button. Poll-wise, we'll do it about another 20 minutes or so. Could I answer your question? I could answer it, yeah. Tinted by Ramsey in your wildcard takes the edge with the 4th mid. Yeah, I must admit on the Scoutcast when they were talking about no kind of 7-minute midfielders, Ramsey was in the back of my head, to be honest. I don't know. I wonder if I'm just getting him because he plays for Arsenal. He's looked okay. He's not really done the business so far. That's more like it. We're over 100. Can't believe it took that long. Also, if you are new around here, don't forget to hit subscribe. We're on 5,135 now. On the road to 10k. Feels like a long way away. Do I prefer Cresswell or McGrath? I prefer Cresswell. And I really wish I'd put him in the poll, to be honest. I really messed up on that poll. I apologise. Although, for those that were asking about my foot team earlier, I'll tweet it out after the stream. It's nothing major, honestly. I packed Semedo, though. Semedo, the Barcelona right back. Love him. Crystal Palace cannot go 7 without a goal. So, I've also got that thought in the back of my head. On the one hand, I think Man United is one of the best defences in the league. And on the other shoulder, the other like little devil, it's 7 games. There's no way they go without scoring in 7 games. Did I confirm Jones out for Cresswell? Not yet. No, I'll wait till the press conference tomorrow. You should get a Bitcoin / Ethereum, I don't even know what that word is, wallet, so we can tip you for your videos. Just leave your address in the description. Yeah, and people have been hitting me up with like for Patreon and stuff like that. I'm not sure, but I kind of like the built-in YouTube stuff. If people really want to use it, it's there. I'm not kind of plugging it or anything. Apart from like just to say like this. So there's Super Chat, which is what Matthew used earlier. And there's like subscriptions, like sponsorship. It's a bit like Twitch if you've ever used Twitch. You have to watch the stream through YouTube Gaming, but you watch the same thing. That's like a monthly thing. Bitcoin, I don't have the first clue about that, to be honest. Saying they cannot go 7 without a goal is gambler's fallacy. I mean, if you take the individual game, you'd bet on the Man United clean sheet. Yeah, it's over 100 likes now, yeah. It wasn't when I said it. That's why I said it. We're on 127 now. We'll have to break 200 next. I mean, Benteke's out as well now. That only makes it better for Man United. Will Jones definitely not play there? No, they're not saying that. That's the problem with this stream on the Thursday. There's nothing we can guarantee on that. I like this song. Lacazette for Jesus a risk as Brighton's defensive team. Possibly. Where can you find your team code? If you go on your game history, it's in the URL. Would you captain a United defender? Nah. I don't like captain defenders generally. Wolverhampton will be back. No idea. What transfer am I looking at? Says Mr. TFF. I am looking at Jones out for someone if he's injured. I suppose what I haven't considered in the stream so far is what happens if Jones isn't out? What move am I making then? I'm considering saving the transfer and just playing Jesus and Firmino. Because I'm just not sure on that wildcard yet. I've almost just not been thinking about the wildcard. I've just been playing it as if I don't have one. Like Mark said on the scout card, it's not like I'm actively going to want my team to be awful. Yeah, did you find it, Jeff? Just click, yeah, click Gameweek history. Jones Klassenak, that looks good. Wouldn't say no to that, to be honest. If I had 0.1 million more, Monreal would definitely be on the cards. How's the cold water tonight? It's cold at least. That's all I can ask for from cold water. Just be cold and wet. Yeah, people were mentioning Musuaku. It's probably not how you pronounce it. You need to wildcard. Jesus and Firmino have got to go. Yeah, but I can transfer out one of them if I wanted to. Without having to... whatever. Wildcard. That was a big yawn. I apologise. I didn't even mute it. After saying I was the king of muting earlier. Mawson, yeah. I've got Norton, so Mawson's a no-go, really. What about Atsu? He's so bad. I know he's awful. Hey Salah, how's it going? Spencer's a bit weak, yeah. Well, not that weak. Problem with waiting on wildcard is player values that you want continue to go up. The thing is, there's not a load of players that I really want. That I don't already have. What's your PSN? A secret. How well is Martial playing? Really well. So is Rashford, though. Best Mendy replacement. Kolasinac, Walker, or Davies. I still like Davies, to be honest. Kolasinac looks good this week. I like Davies still. And Man City have great fixtures. The problem with Kolasinac, I didn't see the game, but a lot of people were saying that Sanchez kind of screwed him when it came to points. So I'd look more towards Walker and Davies, maybe. Thanks for the $1 donation, Yanks. Appreciated. 3 PM kickoffs? I have, yes. But it's just not easy, to be honest. Cheers for that, Siak. That's let's have a look. I can refresh this just in case I forget the names. That's probably not Siak either, is it? It's just an awful pronunciation. You're gonna do it anyway. Well, to be fair, come back in the next stream and let us know how it went. I hope it works out for you, because I think triple captaining outside of a Gameweek is brave. If it pays off, you just feel so good. So yeah, cheers to Siak, Yanks, and Matthew Higgins for the donations tonight. Most ever in one night. Appreciate that. Have I stopped using Snapchat? Yeah, I'll be honest, I uninstalled it from my phone. It was doing my head in. I don't really like, apart from YouTube, I don't really like answering FPL stuff apart from through Twitter. Just don't find other social media as easy. I'm old, man. I just don't get on with Snapchat, so I uninstalled it. Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest, how interesting a live stream on Saturday would actually be, because I wouldn't be able to show the games or anything. So it would just be me like this. So fair enough. There's enough people tuning into this, but imagine the first half and there's only one goal goes in. Have I ever been to the USA? Nope. Can't say I have. Maybe one day. It'd just be lots of people shouting fake goal shots. It could be, yeah. See you later, Zvonimir. Get the FFS team together. There's no chance of that, honestly. Not on a Saturday. People are either working or family or whatever, really. Saturday's a nice day off. Gonna retweet the stream a sec. As we're still going, you reckon one more triple captain double game week fail and you'll play it in a single next season? I didn't feel Aguero was a huge fail, to be honest. Obviously I wanted more than 9 points, but one of the reasons to do it in the double game week because you up your chances of getting points, right? Do you think Azpilicueta will keep beating Alonso for points? I don't know, he could do. Like over the short term, I think long term Alonso will probably do better. No, well, yeah, Aguero got 9 and it was tripled to 27. My defense is not good. People keep telling me. I don't think it's that bad. It's not great, of course, but still. Sanchez double game week 2 years in a row, 70 plus. Yeah, fair play. Should have really done that. Oh yeah, Giroud, 100 goals in what, 238 games? That's a pretty good return, considering he's not been like #1 striker for... Well, it's on and off, I suppose, last year. Definitely not this year. See you later, the Joker. Is it time to drop Firmino? I think you can maybe give Firmino 1 more week. How old am I? I'm old, I said that already. I'm an old man. What about upgrading Jones to a premium and downgrading Firmino? That's an option, yeah, but I don't know if I want to take a hit, to be honest. What's Long doing in your team? You asked me that earlier, and I answered. He's only missing 1 game. Yeah, it's true, but then the fixtures get more difficult. Has Jones forced me to wildcard in Gameweek 8? No, I don't think so. Still might happen, but don't know if I'm forced. This season, it's not worth having any striker under 8.5. Go big or go home. Yeah, a lot of people thinking that. Am I using my wildcard next week? I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Ooh, someone thinks the 825 in my name has something to do with my age, which it doesn't. How is the missus's team doing? She is on... where is she? Can't even click properly. I only just beat her last week. She's like 2 millionth in the world, but her team's looking pretty good, to be honest. Still rocking Firmino though. How old is too old to play FPL or FIFA? You're never too old. Don't buy into that rubbish. You don't know we're near 85 exactly. Man, I gotta get some sleep. Not now, don't panic. In general. Oh, it's international break, isn't it? What videos will I do over the international break? Let's see if there's any topics to talk about. Need to do a 5,000 subscribers video. I think it just means saying, hey, thanks. Really appreciate it. See you next time. Like, share, subscribe. Done. FPL Family says, how's it going? It's going great. How about you? Chelsea attacking cover from game week 8 onwards. Morata or Hazard, or even both. Don't think I'll be going both. I like Eriksen and Salah still. So maybe... don't know. What am I trying to say? Morata. I like Morata for the price. You asked us to remind you about doing a mock wildcard tonight. Oh, you're right, aren't you? How annoying. But I did promise that. Oh, okay. Let me have a look. What does it look like on stream? Hang on. Oh yeah, you can see that. Well, Kane will probably survive. I don't like getting rid of Mkhitaryan though. I feel like I probably would. So I'll do a mock wildcard now. Basically, Eriksen, Salah, Jones if fit, Davies, and see you later, Mystic, and Elliott are the only ones, and Kane probably are probably the ones that I would definitely keep. So let's start adding in other players. Loftus-Cheek with 8 points after 7 games. I know you missed a few games, but still funny. FPL Family or a YouTube differential. There you go. Go and subscribe to FPL Family. Weekly videos. Have you not asked Mark to get you on his fantasy football show? Nah. I wouldn't be good at it, honestly. So I think I would get Morata. One more. Man City's fixtures are good coming up. Aguero could miss one of those games. Loftus-Cheek is just a 5th midfielder. Don't worry about it too much. And then I like a Burnley defender. I quite like Ward, actually. Fabianski in goal. Basically, I'm just going to keep putting players in and then realise I can't afford any of this. So we've got the Burnley defender in. What else we got? I quite like Cresswell's next few fixtures, but I get that. I do get that there's a possible risk there. This is where it gets tricky, though. Very tricky, very fast. I'll have to get in a cheap midfielder. I just don't like Gross. I quite like Richarlison. Okay, let's just stick him in a sec. 7.7. So now we have a problem. A very big problem. So let's change Aguero to Vardy for a sec. Sterling, nice shout, to be honest. Now the last defender would be 4.5, I'd say. Huddersfield's fixtures about to get worse, aren't they? Yeah. Your goalie's S asterisk T. Don't know what that means. I bet it was nice though. So I need another midfielder that I want to play. This is, honestly, this is where it gets a bit ugly, I think. I mean, I could go... People are saying Sterling, right, in the chat. £2.5 million to spend. Oh, it's horrible. Let's just put a placeholder defender in. Who would I even get? Kiko. I'd have to check rotation with the other players. You'd have to play 4 at the back. This is why I don't want a wild card. I just hate everything about it. Ramsey, Fabregas, they just don't interest me at all. Daniels is a nice shot, actually, because long term. Hey, let's just put Daniels back in, right? That's a pretty expensive defence, though, I think. Considering I'm only going to play 3 a week. And then I have 6 million to spend. Richie. That's horrible, though. I don't like that at all. Yeah, no Man City. Atsu's gone. I'd probably have Atsu instead of Richie, to be honest. Atsu's my man. Is this a wildcard or... People ask me to do a mock wildcard, basically. Still missing Lukaku, exactly. Big problems in this team. Is my team value so bad, or have I just not gone cheap enough? I think I'd have to go for a 4 million defender again, wouldn't I? Wildcard looks worse than the actual team, exactly. I think sometimes in wildcard you just want to... You want to make too many changes. I mean, next week I could have Morata and Vardy up front with a better midfield. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Eddie from Sydney, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in and watching the videos, and for the donation, of course. Muchos appreciated. I don't think muchos is much in Australian, though. But you see what I mean? I'm just coming back to my current team, basically. Do appreciate that, Eddie. Thanks a lot. That's a good point from James Tucker there. Everyone's saying that 3 big hitters is a must because they all smashed it last week. If they all blank this week, what will people be saying? It's a good point. Mickey to Sana. I would love Sané. Sana? Did I just say Sana? That's awful. I'd love Sané or Sterling if I knew they were going to play every game. You would drop Ericsson? Nah. Don't think I'm interested in doing that. Let's say Phil Jones isn't fit. But that is basically my current team. I don't need a wild card, honestly. You used to take risks and hits. Now you're too conservative. Equals dullard. Question mark. Yeah, but I also played like this and got my highest rank last year. I mean, it's not really a thing of being boring or not. It's just, who do I want? I mean, risks are risks for a reason. David Silva's expensive. 8.4 now. Jeff, that's a nice idea, but that'll take a bit of work to get going, I think. So basically, I'm not wildcarding, is the long and short of that. I'm basically swapping Jones for Cedric, Norton for Daniels, someone for Ward, I can't remember now. Bin Kane for Ali and get Aguero. Nah. I like Harry Kane. Don't forget, if you hate my wildcard, like you're all saying in chat, do give the stream a thumbs up, because that makes sense. That's what happens when you don't take players out that are going down in price. Yeah, but I can't be chasing prices every week, do you know what I mean? Massive your mute, it was, I know, I apologise. We still don't know about Jones. Oh man, I could have answered that question so many times in this stream. No, you're not boring me. I'm just tired. Long days. Very busy at work. But all good. All good. Hey James, I read out that point just a minute ago. Polls are in the top right hand corner. In fact, we'll do the polls now. Last chance to vote. If you go to the top right hand corner, click the little eye. You can do it on all platforms. You should be able to. Just click that little eye and yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, last couple of minutes to vote, and then we'll go through the poll results. You got to have Morata, maybe not for this week. Yeah, no, I agree. Can I give you a cheeky burp? Nah. How would you donate? If you want to use the super chat, there's a little $sign below the chat. You click on that, choose your donation, write a message. But you can only do it on PC or Android, I think. It doesn't work on whatever. Call your insurance. You have to find the number online. Use Google, mate. Michael Harris, nice question. Right, let's just do the polls. Check out Morata expected goals. Is it good or bad? I'd say it's probably outscoring his XG, isn't he? So, Gameweek 7 captain. So we've had over 340 responses. 51% say Lukaku, 39% say Kane, 3% say someone else, 2% say Aguero, and 2% say Morata. So Lukaku out on top, but Kane, sorry, not far behind him. And then, how many transfers have you made this week? So 42% have made 1, 30% are making 0, 20% making 2, 3% making 3 plus, and 2% apparently on a wildcard. Wildcard's not too popular this week. I expect that to be a lot higher next week. I didn't forget Lacazette off there. I just can't have unlimited options, to be honest. I think a lot more people have the other players I put on than the Lacazette. Best Jones replacement. I didn't put Cresswell on here, so it's a bit annoying. But 35% said Cedric, 21% Maguire, 7% Daniels, 3% said Mawson or Fernandez, and 31% said someone else. And last but not least, is it worth holding on to Jesus? 77% of you said no, the minutes aren't good enough. And 22% said yes, the home games are good that are coming up. I'm kind of in the middle, probably swaying more towards getting rid, to be honest. Very hard to justify owning him when he gets so few minutes, but he does do well. I bet that someone else was mostly Cresswell. Yeah, I'd say so. In fact, while we're here, Jamie, you just reminded me. Let's have a quick look. I am on a Mac on Chrome and can see the super chat thing, so maybe it's just an iOS thing. Yeah, no, I think that's what it is. I don't think on like tablets and phones, iOS, it works. It basically works on web browsers and Android phones or tablets. Because it's on my phone, I've got Android. Southampton are terrible, don't put Cedric. Southampton have been keeping a good amount of clean sheets, to be honest. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the Let's Talk FPL League, because I'm awful with YouTube person and I always forget to do this, so apologies. I won't go through the rest of my leagues because it's just red arrows galore. And I'm awful. I'm down to 633rd now, which is poor. Jesus, top of the shop, 404. Raunak Thakur, who scored 92 points this week, taken to 404. Who did he have? Or she? Captain Kane, Morata, lovely. Ali, nice. Pedro, nice. Moses, top of the league, and he has Moses. I love that. Jones, 9 points, and Kolasinac for 6. Lovely. Jeff Holt, always in the streams, currently number 4. Only 4 points behind, that's doing very well. Ray Kimini, number 2, second. He's been up there for a little while now, I think. And then Wenger in, no transfers allowed, 74, 402. It's just tight at the top. It's tough competition in this. Eddie Guna, we see quite a bit. So yeah, the league's looking good. 404 points is quite high. Impressed with that. How do you see the League of Leagues? Where do you see that? Anyone know? You can join the league still. Is there a prize for your league? You get put in the description of every video, like Jamie Davern. There is pride for stake in this league. Pride up for grabs. On the cards, stakes. Steak, small amount of peas. On the home page. Oh yeah, best leagues. Oh, where's the 439 average? Wow. It's impressive. FPL updates, nice. Can Ben Stokes be considered a big hitter? I think he can. No transfers allowed. Hasn't made any transfers in his third. Fair play. Last stream chocolate, this time steak. I would love a club more than a steak, to be honest. Quick look at Jesus' minutes record and you'd be happy to get rid. Yeah, I know it's bad. I do know it's bad. Got rested midweek though. What am I hoping to get this week? 20 or 30 points above the average would be good. Time to get Ericsson instead of Ali. No, I don't think you need to swap, to be honest. No, it's not too late to join the league. Why not wildcard to the top of the league's team? Because what happens for the rest of the 31 weeks? Where you can't do that again. See you later, Jeff. Good luck this week. Salah out, Mane in. Not a chance. Salah is the bomb. Salah's the best player in FPL. See you later, Bantosaurus Rex. Great name. You get another wild after Christmas. Yeah, okay. White chocolate fingers. They do sound good. Lindelof in for Jones. I don't know. We'll see what Mourinho says. I'm just not sure he's definitely the one that comes in. I think outside the Ox, nice. See you later, AJCC. Paul says it's the first time he's been on the live stream. Welcome. Hopefully you can join us for many more in the future. Don't forget, if you are new around here, hit that sub button. Hit that like button if you haven't already. We're nearly at 200. Always nice to hit 200 before the stream ends. We're only on 179 right now, so we're good. Where's the chat gone? So Lukaku the way to go for captain. I think he's the best captain option this week. Cheers Sergio and everyone else. 190 likes, nearly at 200. Have you used the What If app? It predicts your scores if you made no transfer in Gameweek 1. Yeah, so I'm on 336 points right now. I'd still be on 336 points if I hadn't changed my team since launch. Mainly that's because I would have kept Lukaku the whole way through and captained him. And getting a captain score every week is great. You've been in every stream since Game Week 2. Nicely done, Mark. That's what I like to hear. Gangsters Allardyce. That's good. I like that. Cheers, Rick. See you later on. Lukaku or Kane? The poll result.